congratulations on all the shippers being out here today, being able to ship out. And absolutely congratulations to all the family and friends. That's amazing turnout that I see here today. You guys, I just like to get a little bit of flavor of information. You can come on in if you want. It helps my lunch out a little bit. But you know, we do have a saying. I like to just start off, you know, with telling you what someone told me earlier. It's actually Colonel Garlic, our Eastern Sector Commander. It's the recruit that enlists, you know, that actually enlists in the military services, but it's the family that re-enlists. All right, I know firsthand. I am a husband, and I also have 4 and 5-year-old boys at home. The kinds of compromises and sacrifices you guys make every day in supporting your recruit. So just for, you know, making a trip out here, supporting your recruit from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys. Okay, it's that continuous support that helps them along, and that's a re-enlistment part. Okay, so we do truly appreciate it here in the members. And for all the shippers out here today, absolutely, what a milestone accomplishment for you to be here right now. And, you know, it's not everybody who applies for military service that actually, you know, makes it to the MEPS or makes it through the MEPS selection process. Okay, in fact, yes, last year we have 65 MEPS in the nation, and we processed through about 700,000 applicants and change. Okay, but out of that 700,000 applicant pool, it was only about 200,000 and change that got to actually swear in later on and ship out. Okay, so being that 2 out of 7 selection, you've proven a couple big things right now. Okay, number one, you're in the top 25% of the American population that could even say that they're both qualified physically and mentally for military service. All right, but number two, you've proven that you have the personal courage to stand up and say you volunteer for military service. All right, so for that, from my heart, thank you guys. All right, now I'm going to start off with a couple questions, just like the brief that you just seen. All right, after each question it's a yes or no, sir. And then we're going to stand to attention and swear the oath of enlistment. All right, first question, have you been briefed on, and do you understand the Department of Defense applicant briefing on the separation policy, as well as restrictions of personal conduct in the armed forces, and UCMJ Articles 83, 85, and 86?
Yes, sir!
All right. Does anybody have any questions, reservations, or reluctance to enlist at this time?
No, sir!
Attention! Raise your right hands. Repeat after me. I state your full name.
I,
do solemnly swear.
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend.
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States.
the Constitution of the United States
Against all enemies.
against all enemies,
Foreign and domestic.
foreign and domestic,
That I will bear true faith.
that I will bear true faith
And allegiance to the same.
and allegiance to the same,
That I will obey the orders.
that I will obey the orders
Of the President of the United States.
of the President of the United States
And the orders of the officers.
and the orders of the officers
Appointed over me.
appointed over me
According to regulations.
according to regulations
And the Uniform Code.
and the Uniform Code
Of military justice.
of military justice.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Put your hands down. Eddie! All right, let's get a big round of applause for newest U.S. Armed Forces. Woo! All right, I know I rattled off a couple numbers already. I'm an Army officer, so that's kind of our thing. I would like to mention a statistic I think is pretty important right now. Okay, last count in the United States, our population was about 312 million people. All right, accounted for. So for all of the armed forces, the 5 service branches put together, the Army, the Air Force, the Navy, the Marines, and the Coast Guard, as well as all the National Guard and all the reserves. All right, you count that up together right now, it's about 2.3 million people. Okay, so that's 2.3 million people out of 312 million. That's less than 1%. Right now you're part of about 0.7% of the population that's charged with the duty to defend and protect all of us and our freedoms, both here and abroad. So, you know, when you're done with your training and you're out in public in uniform, let's just say you're going to the store on the way home, picking something up or something like that, you're going to find out very quickly. Okay, I'm talking out of personal experience. People treat you very differently. All right, they're going to walk up and stop you and try to shake your hand and say, "Excuse me, sir," or "Excuse me, Marine," or "Excuse me, Airman." Just want to shake your hand. I want to say thank you for your service. Or sometimes they say, "Thank you for doing what you do, so that I have the freedom to do what I do." Okay, and they don't know the numbers like I know them, like I've researched them, but they know instead that you're part of this elite group. Okay, you're part of this 0.7% that's out there defending their freedoms. All right, so I'm going to impose upon you real quick and take the honor to be the first one today. So thank you all for your service to this country. Thank you. Now the fine Air Force and Marine Corps crew over here. Any Coast Guard, raise your hand. No? Okay, Air Force, Marine Corps. How many of you raise the hands, first time on a plane trip today. Let's see how many airport trips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, go ahead and put your hands down. I think I counted not numbers, so you guys have to work it out, figure out who you want to hold hands with. You'll get out there, okay, we do this every day. But you know, you're going to find a lot of people with a lot of firsts once you get out to that recruitment week, okay? It's first few days before you actually pick up you know, your clothes and then, you know, get your awesome haircuts and everything. Just, you know, find out who those guys are and, you know, and girls, and, you know, pick them up, show them your strength of character, okay, before they have to, you know, instill that kind of camaraderie on you, okay? Take that initiative. But you know, most important part, I know this sounds weird in the beginning, try and have fun with it. Okay, I know, you know, what I was thinking in your shoes, you're probably thinking the same thing. A lot of drill sergeant's job or drill instructor's job is to make sure you're not having fun at a particular moment in time, right? You're going to be surprised, you know, later on, you know, probably after those first couple weeks especially, how many times they do want you to have fun. Okay, they won't say, you know, go out, okay, we're going to try to have fun with this event. They're going to say, this is an esprit de corps event, or, you know, I want us to chant these, you know, cadences or something like that, okay? There's a reason why they do that. Okay, if there's anything at all you remember from what I'm telling you right now, it's to stay motivated through the training. All right, stay motivated. Everybody makes mistakes. That's what the training's for. Okay, as long as you're motivated, that's all they're trying to test it. Okay, and that's so easy fun when and so easy to do when you have fun. To be honest, I remember a lot of, you know, very positive memories, and you know, you make them positive. Okay, you know, buddy on the 50 cal in the back of the guy's earplug is screaming the rest of the day and stuff. You know, those adult-sized jungle gyms they call obstacle courses and stuff like that. You know, it's fun if you want it to be. If you make it out to be. All right, you're gonna have doomsayers like, you know, the guy I remember, he was my bunkmate, just couldn't stand every single thing, waiting for the end of it, right? And then there's a guy like, you know, my best buddy from Jacksonville, and yeah, he's the kind of guy everybody gravitates toward, kind of hools everything across, right? Well, we're Marine Corps guys here, right? So, you know, be that kind of guy, right? Be the positive one that everybody, you know, creates that infectious, you know, positive environment for you. I promise you that's going to change the way you see on it and see it for the rest of your life. I mean, a lot of the buddies that you see here even, you know, you might know some of them for 20 years or more, okay? I promise you. And, you know, it's made, I still tell my wife stories and she still acts like she appreciates it, so I thank her for it. So, you know, I envy you guys taking those first few steps and in the next few weeks. And, you know, you're going to have a lot of stories of your own, very short. Okay, well, that's kind of my thing. When I call you guys to command your attention and command your fallout, just go back to room 130. All right, we're going to start signing your contracts and get you guys into the travel booth. Okay, very shortly after they get their contract done and paperwork, Mr. Gray, our travel representative, is going to meet them up and you know, give them their tickets to their itinerary. All right. If you want, when they do get the transportation shuttle over to the airport, it's going to be probably about 12:15 or so, maybe 12:30 at the latest. You can go to the airport too. Okay, wait with them before the plane takes off. Okay, we have a USO area over there. You guys can rendezvous over there if you want. Okay. All that I ask is because the USO area is outside of the security checkpoint, that you know, you give them about 30-45 minutes to go back through security and get to their gate on time. All right, shippers, your military service members from this point forward. All right, so once you get to the airport, you are personally accountable for your own physical location. All right, I need you to check in, check your bags in if you have any, and find your gate first. All right, then after that, if you have family you want to rendezvous with at the USO area, you can go ahead and do so. All right, is there any questions?
No.
All right. Congratulations again, everybody. Group attention. All out.
Jonathan say